who's back this Sunday? That's right, he's back. Well, most likely. Well, possibly. We'll have to see. One thing I do know, the Eagles will be wearing the best active jersey that they have. All black. I love it. Still the cowboy, Mr. McLean. You Americans are all alike. But this time, John Wayne doesn't walk into the sunset with Grace Kelly. Scary Cooper, asshole. Oh shit! Oh shit! That was crazy! Happy trails, Hans. Dallas still stinks. Yo, everybody doing? King Ding back here, and I hope everybody's doing well. Hope you guys are having a great day. Before I start this Eagles-Bears preview, we gotta talk about Josh Gordon. Josh Gordon was cut by the New England Patriots yesterday. He goes on waivers for 24 hours, which teams have the right to claim him. Now, there's a certain order in which teams get to claim, I think based on records and stuff like that. The Eagles were number 17, okay? So basically 16 other teams got the opportunity to claim Josh Gordon before the Eagles. So we have reached the 24 hours. He has been claimed, and it was not the Philadelphia Eagles. It was the Seattle Seahawks at 28. So I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that the Eagles had the opportunity to get him for like $1 million, and they didn't do it. I don't understand the love affair with Nelson Aguilar, with Matt Collins. I don't get it. Josh Gordon on this team would have been the third best wide receiver instantly. I think the Eagles should have took him. They didn't. And they didn't get a receiver in a trade. And they're really, really, really putting a lot of hope that Desean Jackson does not get injured anymore this year, that he's back the rest of the year. And based upon his injury, that scares the hell out of me. I don't know why the Eagles didn't take a chance. I mean, everybody thought that it was very unlikely he would get to 17. He went all the way to 28. So it is what it is. Nothing surprises me anymore. I thought this was a no-brainer. Who knows? And that pretty much leaves only one guy out there that they could get. And you got to think, if they're not going to claim Josh Gordon off of waivers at 17, then I don't see them going to get Antonio Brown. But that's the update on Josh Gordon. He is now Seattle Seahawk with DJ Metcalf, another guy. DK Metcalf. He feels like a DJ the way he's dancing out there, making moves while Ortega-Whiteside sits on the sideline. But DK Metcalf is there. You got Lockett there. You have Josh Gordon there. And the Eagles, they got Ortega-Whiteside, Matt Collins, and it's just Nelson. So we got to put a lot of hope that Desean Jackson stays healthy. That's the key to this season. It is what it is. Not surprised at all at this point. The Eagles are going to do what they're going to do. And let's just hope they made the right call. Now, when we're talking about the Bears versus the Eagles, I got to tell you, this is a game that I had circled on my calendar since the schedule came out. This was going to be a big personal game for me. Right, Josh? From the Sports Fury, shout out to him. He took the bet. We're on. This is a big game. This is a bragging rights game for me, and this is a game the Eagles need. And I know the Bears want revenge. They want revenge for the double moonwalking that we put on their ass when we went in there the wild card weekend last year and beat them. Ruined their season. They've been waiting for this. Not only that, but the Bears, they have lost 3 in a row. They can't afford to lose this. Not when you look at what the Packers are doing. Not when you look at what the Minnesota Vikings are doing. The Bears need this win. Okay? And so do the Eagles. The Eagles really, in my opinion, haven't put 2 complete games back-to-back all year. I mean, yeah, they won the Jets game and won it big, but the offense didn't really have a good game. I want to see a complete game by the Eagles, offensively, defensively, and it's going to be huge. Now, we got some big things happening going into this game. First thing, it looks like Desean Jackson is going to play. it looks like Desean Jackson's going to play. And if he has his speed and he can go, it changes this whole offense. And we'll get into that in a minute when we talk about the offense. The other thing is this. The Eagles are wearing all black. They're wearing all black against the Bears. I love it. I think they wore all black against the Bears in 2017 too, and they destroyed them. Now, I know some people always complain about the Eagles' record in all black. I don't care about that. I think it's the best jersey that they have right now, the best active jersey. The only jersey I like more is the Kelly Green, which isn't active right now. I love the black jerseys. I'm glad they're wearing it. It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun. So when we look at this game, right, and let's look at the Bears offense going up against the Eagles defense, okay? The Bears, I mean, they have some talented players. I mean, Trey Burton, he's on the injured list, but you have Allen Robinson, you have Anthony Miller, you have Tariq Cohen, David Montgomery. You have some weapons. The problem for the Bears, in my opinion, has been the quarterback stinks. Mitch Trubisky has been horrible. He's been horrible. And I think the Bears are going to try to come out and run the ball. They've been running the ball a lot more the last few weeks, and this is going to be what they're going to try to do. They're going to come out, try to basically run the ball, set up some play action, and things like that, and then basically build off that. They're not going to want to put pressure on Mitch Trubisky. But think about it. I mean, they had a chance to win the game, and they let him kneel the ball. Instead of trying to get more yards to put your kicker in a better spot, they didn't trust him with the ball. I mean, that's what it tells me. So I don't know where Mitch Trubisky is mentally. I don't know how much faith the coach even has on him at this point, okay? I know some of the fans are really soured on Mitch Trubisky. So we're going to have to see. We're going to have to see. But I expect the Bears to come out, try to establish the run. They're going to use David Montgomery a lot. I think Tariq Cohen, especially in the passing game, he scares me the most. Tariq Cohen scares me the most because of how they use him. They could use him as a receiver. They could use him as a running back. He can kind of do everything. And he's the kind of guy that could give the Eagles problems. I also expect them to take shots downfield with Anthony Miller, Allen Robinson. Why wouldn't they? And the Eagles' pass rush is going to have to get home. If they can get pressure on Mitch Trubisky, he will turn over the ball, and the Eagles they'll be good to go. They'll be good to go. But I really think it's going to be very, very interesting, this matchup, because the Eagles are pretty good against the run, and I think the Bears are going to really focus on running the ball. So it's going to be an interesting matchup, and I think this game is pretty much, if the defensive line gets pressure, stops the run, forces Mitch Trubisky to have to make plays, I love the Eagles' chances. I love it. I think the Bears are ripe for the picking. No doubt about it at all. So when you talk about the Chicago Bears defense versus the Eagles offense, the first thing you got to think of if you're an Eagle fan is, where's Khalil Mack? Khalil Mack is a beast. He's the guy on that defense. He can disrupt the team. He can change a game instantly. You have to be very worried about him. One of the best defensive players in the National Football League. Now, last year, Lane Johnson shut him down. This year, I think you're going to see them try to move him over the other side with Andre Dillard. So the Eagles are going to have to give the rookie help when it comes to Khalil Mack. You have to know where he is. But, they got a lot of good defensive players. Roquan Smith, Eddie Jackson, although he's hurt. I don't know what his status is going to be. If they lose him in that game, it'll be a big, big deal. The Bears are good against the run. They're good against the pass. Although I'll say this, the Bears have given, I heard it was like over 150 yards on the ground the last 2 weeks. So that's something maybe the Eagles can exploit, and exploit it with one Jordan Howard, who's going up against his own team. He says he's not extra pumped up for it. I don't believe it. I know he wants to go out there and double moonwalk that team's ass. I know it. I see the Eagles offense matchup versus the Bears defense kind of similar to how I see the Bears offense in a lot of ways going up against the Eagles defense. I think that the Eagles are going to come out, they're going to try to run the ball. I think they're going to try to establish that run. And I think that they're going to mix it in with hopefully some play action, roll Carson out a lot, get him away from those defenders, get him out of that pocket. And with Desean Jackson back, I mean, this is huge for the Eagles. If he's healthy and he can run, this is huge because Desean Jackson, he changes the way defenses have to play you. He's going to create more space for your run. He's going to create more things over the middle for Ertz and Aguilar and all those guys, he's going to create more separation and more space for everybody else. That's just what Desean Jackson does. And then if he can get behind the defense, it's over. It's game over. Carson can get him the ball anywhere on the field, and Desean is a major, major impact on his team. I said the last 2 years, I said having an outside deep threat for the Eagles is key. It killed us last year with no Mike Wallace. Torrey Smith, although he was old and at the end of his career wasn't the same, he still commanded enough respect to keep defenses honest, made enough plays downfield to help out the Eagles. And I think that bringing Desean Jackson back, in my belief, makes this offense go to the next level. It really, really does. And if the Eagles can come out, establish the run, use play action rollouts, get Desean Jackson downfield, I think you'll see things open up for everybody else. I do. It's going to be fun to watch. And I really think when the key to this game for me is that the Eagles offense cannot turn the ball over. They cannot start off slow. And they got to give Trubisky whole fields to go. You know what I mean? You can't have turnovers at your own 40 and Trubisky only has to go 20 yards to get in field goal range or anything like that. You have to give them the whole field. So run the ball, establish the run, get first downs, move the ball, and then make Trubisky have to go all the way down. And if the Eagles don't turn over this ball, they're going to win the game. If they have 2 or more turnovers, it scares me. But if they could have less than that, I think we'll be okay. And I really liked how they rolled out Carson last week. They showed different looks. I want to see that continue. The Eagles, with Desean Jackson, this offense goes to the next level. And I think that if the Eagles can start fast, put pressure on Trubisky, and put pressure on that offense, I think it's checkmate for the Eagles. And I'm telling you what, man, I think the Eagles... I think what happened in Buffalo, what happened the week before off the field and in the locker room, I believe this team turned a corner. I believe they're going to come out, and I think they're going to destroy the Chicago Bears. I think they're going to destroy them. I'm going to say the Eagles are going to win this game 31-13. I think it's that kind of double moonwalking. I really do. I think the Eagles go up early, and the Bears with Trubisky and the way he's been playing, I think the Bears fold. And I think the Eagles tire out that defense because Trubisky's having too many 3-and-outs. He's not playing well. And that defense is going to be on the field for a long time for the Bears. Eagles are going to be able to run the ball, wear them down, use a play-action fake, hit Desean Jackson a couple times downfield. And I think the Eagles win 31-13 going into the bye. So let me know what you guys think in the description. In the comment section. I will be streaming this game, like I said, on Sunday. I will see you guys there. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. Don't be a dingbat.